This podcast is a member of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts and content creators, visit bio.link/Red5.
It's 5 a.m. on a Tuesday. Do you know where your Tricky Triangle is?
No, not mine.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Yes.
How are we doing this fine Tuesday morning? Hope all those of you have had storms throughout the evening. No Chicago area, and also I do know Holly, PA had some
storms too.
Hope y'all made it through the storms. So far, and I know Phoenix and Tucson have been having storms too. So hope everybody's doing well after the storms. Those are the only storms I know of. Mainly the only ones I really care about because they got friends in those areas.
Yes, we do.
Anyways, with that being said, it is Tuesday, and Kim, what are we doing today?
We are covering the Tricky Triangle, the Great American Getaway 400, presented by Visit PA.com. PA meaning Pennsylvania, for those who don't know.
And in case you don't know what the Tricky Triangle is, it is Pocono Raceway, located in Long Pond, Pennsylvania. It's a 2.5 mile racetrack with only 3 turns.
What? Turn 4? No turn 4?
Nope.
What turn 4?
It says that on the wall on turn 3.
Exactly.
What turn 4?
Exactly.
This is one of my favorite tracks.
Oh, it's an awesome track.
The first time I saw this thing on TV, I went, oh my gosh, this is freaking cool.
Yes.
And yeah. But other than that, Kim, how was your week?
Okay.
Well, are we dying? Well, obviously, we've had heat waves here.
Yes, we have had.
We're now on the other side of the extreme heat.
Yes, we are.
As it makes its way across the country.
Yes.
Luckily, knock on wood, we are day
10, I think.
No.
9?
Last night at 9 was, so tonight, tonight will be at 9 o'clock. Our time will be 10. Will be day 10 of the AC's constantly working.
Knock on wood.
Or I should say without freezing up.
Knock on wood.
And it's like day 11 on the filter.
Yep.
Yes, we are counting the sucker by days right now until
we can
until things go good.
Good, yeah.
Yeah. But other than that, emails happen or emails you got going on this week?
No, just work.
Just work.
I
working for a living.
Yeah, exactly. So I work, I sleep, I work, repeat.
You play video games too.
Yes, but that.
And you read a book.
Yes, I do read a book.
Which, yeah, I'm still on chapter 3.
It gets good if you get past the first chapters.
It's not that. It's just.
I know you have a hard time reading.
Oh no, it's not even have a hard time reading. It's just like I'd rather play video games.
I know.
I mean, and the problem is speaking of video games, what released tonight at midnight Eastern, but college football
last night at midnight Eastern
2020, I think it's 25.
Yeah.
So EA Sports is back in the college football realm, and it's nice to see college football back on the map.
Yes.
Back with a video game. It only took 10 freaking years, but we're back.
Yes.
And I'm already excited for it. They changed there's a lot they changed in it. One of them is the kick stick.
Yes.
The kick. Before you either would go like this with your thumb or you tap it, and you still do the tap thing, but it's a little different.
Okay.
So instead of having like the meter go up and down, you got like a side to side meter goes side to side, and then you got then it increases the power. Then you got to hit it again if you have that, or you got to press and hold it.
Morning, Nicole.
Morning, Nicole. but yeah, so yeah, it's fun. Well, I mean, you got to see it.
Yes.
You get to see it because I was playing it when you got off work last night.
Yes.
Because the cool thing about things being released at midnight Eastern is 9 o'clock our time. We get it.
Yep.
Until time changes when everybody else falls back down, it'll be 10 o'clock here.
Yep, it will.
That's what also makes it nice, like on music releases. Most new music releases now happen on Fridays.
Yes.
Right. So midnight on Thursday or 9 p.m. Thursday night, I can listen to all the new releases for Friday.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Yeah, it is.
So that kind of stuff has changed because, back, and I was supposed to be doing racing, but right now, back when Metallica brought out the Load album.
Yes.
I was working for a friend who had a music shop. We're going to open at midnight on release for Load. And he allowed me to have mine at 10 p.m. I mean, it's been years now.
Yeah.
He only have, he don't have that store anymore.
Oh,
in Battle Mountain, it shut down. But
yeah,
he opened at 10, or I went down. He gave me my copy at 10 p.m.
Yes. And
all the first thing out of his mouth is, whatever you do until midnight, you cannot play anything but until it sleeps. So I'm like, sure, buddy, no problem. I'm cruising friggin' Main Street just playing the whole album.
I kind of thought your girls woke you up, Nicole. They knew what time it was and what day.
Get up now! Get up! They're on! Wakey.
Yes.
But yeah. So, anyways, shall we get into the race?
Yes, let's
get into the NASCAR race. All we had was NASCAR race this week.
Yes.
And I've got notes again.
I do too.
Wow, we both got notes. What the hell?
See?
Right on. All right. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break this down lap by lap. If Kim, you got anything to add on into that lap? I hope you wrote stuff down by lap numbers or no?
No, I didn't, but I know.
You kind of know where everything's at?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really should have brought my readers.
You really should have brought your readers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I don't have readers, but I gotta take glasses off anyways.
Well, yeah, I do too.
All right, so let's go ahead and get over this. This is the 50th anniversary for a NASCAR race at Pocono.
Yes.
First race was in 1974. The track actually had its it was actually constructed and opened in 1968.
Yes, it was.
Race length is 160 laps for 400 miles. Again, 2.5 mile paved triangle. The fuel window was 40 to 42 laps. Stage 1 ended at lap 30. Stage 2 was 65 laps, ended at lap 95, and the final stage was also 65 laps and ended at lap 160, barring any green-white checkers. Again, this is the Tricky Triangle Pocono Raceway in Long Pond, Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Start of the race was before we get to the start,
yeah. But okay, so before the green flag drops.
Oh yeah, when they so when they're doing their pace laps, they drive down pit road to get their pit road speeds. And
okay, we have about 38 cars in this race.
I was gonna double check that real quick. Go ahead and do that while I pull up my glasses again. Look at this.
We possibly have 38 cars in this race. They went to check their
37.
37. Okay, so we had 37 cars in this race. They went down pit road to check their speed, and all 37 cars sped in section 7.
I actually saw Chris Gabehart said it was 33.
33?
33 out of 37.
Okay,
so 4 cars did
not speed.
They all sped in but 33 cars out of 37 sped in section 7.
Yeah.
Which is actually a short section just right across the
finish line. Yes. So I thought that was pretty.
But that will come into
that information will come into
But then again, what I don't understand is why can't we make this sucker even all the way across?
I don't know. That's what I can't figure out. Yeah.
Because it's kind of not right that you got like one short section in between.
Yeah.
It's kind of dumb.
Well, yeah, it is.
I mean, I get it. Only out of all the cars, everybody pitting all day long. Only 4 got caught speeding. So
yeah.
But we'll get there.
Yes, we will.
Starter race was clean and calm. 2 by 2. They were headed to Noah's Ark.
Yes, they were.
Ty Gibbs takes the lead from pole into turn 1. And again, this is a typical Pocono race. You know, they run side by side for 1 or 2 laps by the time, actually about 1 lap. By the time you get back around to the front straightaway, it's pretty much single file. Again, I'm not upset with this type of racing because
it's Pocono.
It's Pocono.
It's been Pocono for years.
And if they ever talk about taking Pocono off the map, I will be pissed.
Well, yeah, that's
one track is got to stay on there in my opinion.
Yeah, because it's got a history with it.
To me, now, you know, I mean, there's certain tracks where they have to stay on the calendar. Exactly. I get it, the track ever goes into disrepair, and that's not NASCAR's fault. That's the track's fault. But until that day, it needs to stay on the I mean, again, they used to have 2 races a season, knocked it down to 1, sold out crowd.
Yes.
Sold out all the camping spots, and also the grant. Everything was sold out. So again, applaud them for Pocono for selling it out.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Which is awesome. But then again, like I told you, it said, you know, before you'd have like 1 race in June, and you're coming back and literally a month later in July to have a 2nd race.
Yeah, and that's a little too close.
Right. So they've got it set up right now.
Yeah, I have my own opinion on trucks that have 2 races, but
all right, well, we can do that during the Olympic break.
Also, forewarning if everybody, later I have a rant.
Oh, there we go. She's already teeing it up early on in the show. Lap 14. Oh yeah, by the way, if you want to know about the Patreon video, I'm just gonna sidebar real quick. If you want to know about the upcoming Patreon video about Taylor Swift's debut album, it is coming now that we got the AC under control. And stay till the end of this episode when we talk about it, so Kim, remember that.
Oh, remember? Okay, yes.
Remember that we're going to talk about, the Taylor. Because something important is going to happen.
Okay, all right.
Something special is going to happen.
Gotcha.
Anyways, lap 14, caution number 1 for car number 10. Noah Gragson spun middle of turn number 1, hit the rear end of the car in a wall.
Well, you put it more elegantly than I did.
What'd you put?
I put Noah Gragson meets the wall due to a loose race car.
Well, then, I just put it how I saw it.
Yeah.
So we spent 4 laps under caution.
Yes.
Do you got any? Were you keeping track of pit stops at that point?
No, I was not.
I know a few cars came down pit road and pitted.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what the hell I just did. Oh, there's my phone. I can cheat. I can go in here and look.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Hold my notes.
Hold your notes.
Hold my notes.
All right, I'll hold.
I really should have this up, and I was meaning to, and I forgot.
So.
And of course, my phone don't recognize me without my glasses on.
Oh yeah, go figure.
NASCAR app. Pocono timeline. Scroll to the bottom of the page. All right. So top 9. So Christopher Bell, 10th in 10th place. First pit is Michael McDowell, Chase Briscoe, Todd Gilliland, 2 tires. All others took 4. So just from 10th on back at that moment.
Yeah.
Comes to pit road. A few of them took 2 tires while the rest all took 4 tires.
Yes.
There we go. See, I told you I could cheat.
Yes, I know.
Thank goodness for NASCAR app.
Oh, yes.
Lap 18, bat to green. Truex Jr. leads off of turn number 1. Lap 31, caution number 2, stage end.
Yes, and the winner of that stage was Martin Truex Jr.
Okay. You got any pit stops at this point? Any important pit stops or anything did you write down yet? Or are you not paying attention? They're taking care of the pit stops at that point. It don't matter.
Oh, no. I wasn't paying attention.
Martin Truex Jr., Danny Hamlin, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Ryan Preece, Daniel Hemrick, AJ Allmendinger, Austin Dillon, Cody Ware, Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman, JJ Yeley, Josh Berry, Pitt. Josh Berry, Cody Ware, Pitt, 2 tires, all other. Cody Ware took 2 tires, all others took 4.
Yes.
So again, those guys are all taking 4 tires, except for Cody Ware took 2.
Yes.
Which, I mean, honestly, we might as well say it. Tires did. I mean, they did give up a little bit,
but they didn't give up a lot.
I mean, because we did have one set. I didn't write it down. Maybe you did.
I didn't.
I know we had one set when they showed it on TV was corded.
Yeah, it was
down to the quarter.
quartered.
But other than that, we really no major tire wear.
No, as usual.
Anyway, so lap 36, taking 5 laps here, back to green. Brad Keselowski leads into turn number 1. We make it to lap 53 before caution number 3, when Ross Chastain hits the wall into turn number 1 after losing the rear and slamming the turn 3 wall. So he comes off turn 3, lost control of his car, backed it in, and it kind of, I think he hit the front. And meanwhile, by the time he get to
he hit the back and then it turned around and hit the front, and then eventually it all hit the side.
Right. And then when the turn went, just slammed up against the wall.
Yeah. Anyway, he met the wall too.
All right, you got anybody pitting there?
Yes, I have the pit. Okay.
See, Kim was off and on getting pits.
Yeah. Yes. So on this caution, we had Hamlin, Truex, Byron, Blaney, Smith all took 2 tires. Hamlin gained 7 spots. Truex gained 12. Byron gained 13. Blaney gained 8. And Smith gained 13.
Right. And the reason why this happened was because we had guys that pitted earlier. They came out and had to wait for fuel, get 4 tires.
Yes.
And these guys actually were kind of pitting out of their pit window. They really wanted to wait longer, but because of the caution, they knew they needed tires and get some fuel in it. So they did. And
those were 1 through 5. Yep. So now we're at 6, which Elliott loses a position, but he takes 4 tires.
Right.
Larson is position is 7. He gains 12, 2 tires only.
Right.
The leader, Brad Keselowski, is 8. He loses 7 spots. He also took 4 tires. Position 9 was Bowman, who gained 15, but he also took 2 tires as well. And then position 10 is Bell. He lost 7, but he had 4 tires.
Right. And at this point, we have some guys stay out, didn't we?
Yes. And
3 cars. 3 cars stay out.
Which was Gibb,
Ty Gibbs,
Austin Cindric, and Josh Berry.
Berry, yeah. So I mean, Danny, when he came out, he restarted actually 4th.
He did restart 4th.
All right. So lap 59, we go back to green.
And that is when we get 3 wide, start getting 3 wide cars. Josh
Berry takes the lead into turn number 1. And we make it to lap 96, caution number 4, stage 2 end.
Okay, so that one, did I get that one? Yes, I got that one too. But are we going to touch on the longest streak?
Longest streak?
Yeah, Pocono's.
Hold on, I'm hitting buttons over here.
The Pocono's longest streak.
Is that already up?
That was what came after that, just before the stage ended.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so these drivers actually had the longest winning streak at Pocono. Richard Petty was 13, and that was from 1974 to 1984. Number 2.
Right, it's 13 years of
13 years, yes.
Right? Yeah, 13. Yes, 13 years of lead, or 13 races of leading the lap at Pocono.
Yeah, Jeff Gordon had 10 races.
Yeah, and now Jeff was a little easier because of the fact that they were running doubles.
Yes, and that was from 1995 to 1999.
Yep, that's why it's only 5 years.
Yep. Driver number 3 is Darrell Waltrip. He also led 10 laps, which was from 10 times. Yes, he also led 10
laps, 10 times.
Yeah, which was from 1977 to 1984.
That's 10 years. So
yeah, 10 years.
You see, at that point, they were still only doing Pocono like once a year.
Yeah. Okay, so now Denny Hamlin made this list, and he tied it at 10 laps led.
Right.
And that is from 2018 to present. Right. Now, over here, Kyle Busch led 9 laps. That was from 2015 to 2019. And the final driver on that list was Bobby Allison, which he led 9. And that was from 1979 to 1984. Then again,
he was the last one on the list.
Yeah, he was the last one. And then before the stage ended, Blaney and Truex went to pit road with 3 laps to go before stage 2 ended.
Okay, there you go.
And then, like he said, stage 2 ends.
Yeah, you're right. Blaney pits from 3rd. Truex pits from 4th. Truex lanes on fuel to make sure the car is full.
Yeah. And the stage ends at that time, and Denny Hamlin's the stage winner. Now,
right.
The pit road
off pit road battle.
Yeah, off pit road battle was Red Dick, which gained 9. He took 4 tires. Keselowski gained 1. He took 4 tires. Gilliland gained 19. He took 2 tires. Larson gained 2 spots. He took 4 tires. Eric Jones, he stayed in the same position. He took 4 tires. Logano gained 3 spots. He was 4 tires. Elliott lost 5. He took 4 tires. Bowman lost 1. He took 4 tires. Byron loses 5 positions. 4 tires for him as well. And Hamlin loses 9 positions. He actually took 4 tires also.
Okay. All right. Anything else at that point?
No.
All right, well, we're going to go back to green. And we go back to green at lap 101. Chris Buescher takes the lead into turn 1. Lap 15, caution number 5. Car number 38 hit the turn 1 wall. And that's the reason we got caution.
Yep.
You got any pits at that moment? If not, I can look real quick.
I think this is, and you can verify this, I think this is where Larson and Elliott and Gibbs and Suarez all pitted.
All right, this is where it says here. It says all cars pit. Larson, Blaney, Elliott, Hamlin, Bowman. Bowman. Why do you got Alex Bowman twice on here? That's funny. Joey Logano, I guess anyways. Byron, Christopher Bell, Bubba Wallace, Justin Haley, Kyle Busch, Harrison Burton, Zane Smith take 2 tires. All others 4. Larson first off pit road, but Larson, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, Daniel Suarez speeding
in section 7. So they had to go to the back of the longest line. So once they came back down pit road, they actually did.
They stopped to top off on fuel and to take the other 2 tires.
Yeah.
They originally only took 2 tires, so they took the other 2 to get 4.
4, yes. So they kind of got a double penalty there because pit road was closed at the time. But I mean, if you're going to get a penalty, you might as well take advantage of it.
Well, I mean, they're going to have to start from the back of the longest line anyway, so why the hell not?
Yeah, exactly.
All righty. Anything else there, Kim?
Yes. And a little piece of information is it had been 92 races since Chase Elliott sped on pit road.
Yeah, they did mention that.
Yeah.
And we only run 36 races this season.
Yeah, we do.
So that's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Does he know they say they're counting all races?
Yeah.
Or just all point races?
Yeah, I noticed that.
So
yeah,
we'll just run with it. Maybe being just all point races.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Still works up to about 3 freaking years. All right. Well, that was caution at lap 115, number 5. We're at lap 120 now. Back to green. 3 wide after the start finish line. 4 wide before turn 1. Ninth row was 4 wide. Blaney with the lead in turn 1 and empty turn 1. Wait, what? Blaney with the lead.
Going into and it was at the turn 1 accident.
Yeah, I don't remember who I don't know why I got it down with Blaney. Yeah, that's where the brake rotor exploded.
Yeah, for
hold on.
Gosh dang it. I'm trying to think of his name. Because at this time was
I might have these out. I might have did I get stuff out of order?
We might have.
All right, I'm trying to figure out why I wrote. I must have been writing a lot of.
Where he's very.
I think I was meaning this was supposed to be a caution, but lap 20 caution number 6. LaJoy hits Busch in the turn number 1, so let's not worry about the brake rotor blowing up. Yeah, I might just put that in the wrong spot. Anyways, so Corey LaJoy hits Kyle Busch into turn number 1.
Kyle Busch connects
due to Kyle Busch blocking.
Yes.
I mean, Kyle was blocking, spun Kyle into the infield as he caught the grass on the inside of turn number 1. The car then comes back up the racetrack, and Kyle collects Ryan Preece, who collects Harrison Burton, Carson Hocevar and AJ Allmendinger avoid Busch, but spin in the process. Then Busch collects Stenhouse, sending both cars into the turn 1 wall. Cindric, with a nowhere to go, hit the spinning 16 car AJ Allmendinger, who was coming back up the track. Yeah, that was that one.
Okay. So then the brake rotor was a little bit later then?
Yeah, it had to be.
Okay.
Or it could have been, wait a minute, who wrecked earlier?
Yeah.
Go ahead, you can look real quick while I'm.
Yeah, I'm actually.
It was actually Gilliland when it was number 38.
Yeah,
because they got it down as mechanic, so I accidentally put it in the wrong spot. I needed to go up higher than what I did.
Okay, so yes.
So it was actually number 38, Todd Gilliland, when he wrecked. It was because he blew the brake rotor.
Brake rotor.
All right. Anyways, now we're on the same page. So Scott, when you're doing this,
please get your shit together.
All right. Anyways, you got anything else? You got anything in that point there, Kim?
No, because where my next note comes is when we get to the lap where Ty Gibbs' engine.
All right,
says
lap
bye-bye.
126, back to green. Blaney leads in the turn number 1. Row number 5, 3 wide, coming off turn 1, 4 wide. Caution number 7 on lap 26. Smith and John Hunter Nemechek squeezed in the middle and spun, hitting inside wall on the long pond straightaway. McDowell outside and Elliott outside or inside with Smith and John Hunter in the middle. Yeah, they came off the corner 4 wide, and the 2 cars in the middle tapped each other, hit. Who the hell did I say was outside again? Smith.
Smith, yeah, Zane Smith.
No, not Zane Smith was part of the wreck.
Okay.
McDowell.
Yes.
They pushed McDowell into the wall, and but John Hunter and Zane Smith are the only 2 that wrecked in that, and wrecked out.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, so then they ended up hitting the wall. You got anybody pitting in that moment? No,
because there was.
I mean, this is barely after the freaking lap 120 caution. So I mean,
yes,
we're we went 6 laps under caution to get everything cleaned up from the previous caution, and now we're right back again.
Yeah.
Now we're not even able to get even through turn 1 now.
No,
I mean, you kind of gave each other that look like, oh, here we go again.
Yes, exactly.
As the good old JR would say, you can tell business was about to business was picking up
because it was caution after caution after caution.
Right, lap 131.
Okay.
Blaney has lead into turn number 1.
Yes.
Turn 1, 3 wide in row 6 and 4 wide in row 7. 3 wide in row number 8. Haven't learned a lesson yet. I put in parentheses.
Yes.
While they make it through turn number 1 without a caution, we made it. Yay! I wrote.
Yes.
Ty gives smoking, possible engine failure.
This
lap 132. I write late caution for liquid on the track from Ty Gibbs. They threw the caution just as the cars approached turn number 1, where the fluid is on the track in the preferred groove. And guess what I got in parentheses right here?
Kimberly's rant.
I got Kim rant. I wonder why this is your rant, because you were hot. You were hot under the collar, because I mean they're coming down that long. I mean, again, let's point this out. When they hit turn 1 from the start finish line, they're at 194, 195 miles an hour.
Yeah,
they're friggin' cruising in turn 1.
Yeah, they are.
And right down on because when Ty Gibbs blew up, some reason his dumbass spotter didn't tell him to get below the yellow line.
No, he didn't, and you could literally see the liquid coming out.
Oh
his
gosh,
pipes
I know.
On the side.
When they showed the replay, Steve Letarte made the comment that it looks like chocolate milk.
Yeah, and he says, "Oh, that's not good."
Well, no, it's not good. Milk. No, because you got water mixed with oil, and it's a little. It was kind of more on the lighter chocolate milk, and it looked like more like a muddy water.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Are you gonna scream?
Are
we gonna just try to keep it under control?
We're gonna keep it under control.
Okay. But what pissed you off about, or what made you mad about this? I know you're just shaking.
What pissed me off is clear up until this point, you had people hit walls. You had people hit each other. You had brake rotors go out. You had this, that, and the other. And the first thing they did within 30 seconds, if not less, they threw the damn caution.
Right.
Oh, wow. We get to a more of an emergency where there's liquid on the track, possibly cars going to do the spin cycle and take each other out and possibly kill somebody.
When they were coming down this front straightaway, right, past the start finish line, and we weren't getting the caution yet, I thought, oh, this is gonna get ugly in the turn one.
Yeah,
we are gonna take out it, because I was like, I mean, even they were mentioning on TV that hopefully the spotters are telling them to go up a groove.
Yeah.
I mean, because they were running like what 2 or 3 grooves in turn one.
They were running 2 or 3 grooves.
So hopefully, really, I was hoping all the spotters would say, everybody go high, get high in the turn one.
Yeah.
Go to the second or third groove, because the groove number 1 is trash.
Yeah. And so no caution
until they cross the start finish line, almost get to turn one.
So his engine blows, they continue around the track, cross the start finish line. Oh my God, NASCAR, why don't you throw the yellow a little earlier? So you're not putting your drivers lives in jeopardy. What about your whole thing about driver safety? That was not considering driver safety, NASCAR. Get a grip, learn how to throw the cautions before they get to the issue.
Mind you, they were showing NBC throughout, at the beginning of the race, middle of the race, throughout the race, kept showing these hard hits in the turn one from Jeff Gordon, Jimmy Johnson, all these different ones throughout the years into turn number 1.
And NASCAR, you have recorded all this.
And we've got friggin' liquid on the track. Yeah. In the preferred groove.
Yeah. And NASCAR's being dumbasses and not throwing the caution until it's almost too late.
Yeah, they caught it right at the line. I mean,
it's like, in the fuck is not paying attention?
Well, let me ask you a question, though, because of the fact we had such a string of cautions. And the thing is, we also got to remember, they got people around the track. They got their NASCAR spotters. I don't mean like spotters upstairs. I mean, they're the official guys in each, around all the corners, around the track. Well, you want to wonder if they were actually contacting them.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Who fucking dropped the ball?
Well, I'm just wondering. I mean, obviously it's being, and the only thing I don't get is like, it was being shown on TV.
Yeah.
And the minute Ty gives in and get below the yellow line.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that should have been a caution. Boom, right away.
That should have been. But no, NASCAR set on their fucking thumbs.
What do you make it to? The start of turn 3?
Yeah.
I mean, he blew up going into turn 1.
Yeah, he blew up.
Blew up going down the straightaway.
Yeah, he
right
did.
After the start finish line.
Yeah, he blew up going down the straightaway. Yeah.
So he wasn't even up to full speed.
No, he wasn't.
So, I mean, no matter what, he was never going to make it back around.
No, he wasn't.
I just don't get what NASCAR was looking for at that point.
They weren't looking for shit. That's what they were looking for.
That's the time where I wish I was, because I mean, obviously, I got myself back on one of those up all night, sleep all day versions again.
Yes.
At least through Sunday. So we watched this on DVR, so I was actually able to listen to like even a NASCAR official channel to see what the hell they were talking about at that moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a big, I mean, that could have been bad.
Yeah, it could have been.
That could have been ugly. It could have been about as bad when they allowed the cars to go into turn 1 at Daytona when it was raining. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
When they allowed the cars in the All-Star race to dive into turn 1 when it was raining. This is years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like sometimes I just wonder, does NASCAR even learn from their mistakes?
Oh, hell no, they don't.
All right. So so lap 132. Oh no, that's where we were at. Lap 137. You got anything else to add from 132?
No, just NASCAR's a bunch of idiots.
137 back to green. Blaney leads into turn number 1. Row 5, 3 wide, almost 4, and 7th row 3 wide. Well, at least we only went 3 wide this time.
Well, yeah.
Lap 159. White flag for Blaney. Hamlin 1.834 seconds behind. He was coming.
He was
coming. At first he was coming, and then all of a sudden Blaney opened the lead back up to, because he's at 2.1 at one point, and then Blaney pulled it out to about 2.4 before and he started wearing them down again.
Yep.
Come around lap 160, they take the checker flag. Your winner, Ryan Blaney, his second win this season in car number 12, and also his 12th career win.
Okay, so you got that. All right. So then I'll just touch on this one other thing then. Okay, so also what
I know where I got the rest of the list we're gonna go through.
Yeah. Also what NBC brought up, I don't remember which broadcaster did, was up until the Blaney's win at the Sunday race, Team Penske had only 9 wins.
Yeah, that actually was brought up just before, like 3 laps ago.
Yeah,
3 or 4 laps ago.
Yeah, and they had only had 9 wins up until Ryan Blaney.
At Pocono. This is
at Pocono. Yes.
What they called it?
They call it Pocono Struggles.
Yeah. So Team Penske's had a lot of struggles at Pocono.
Pocono.
Before Ryan Blaney won, they've only had 9 wins.
And the last win was actually Brad Keselowski
in 2011.
2011, yeah. Which then they also brought up Team Penske had only 3 top 5 finishes in the last 9 races. Best finish in the next gen car, which is the current car we're running at this time, the cookie cutter car, as I call it, was 20th.
The current gen.
Yeah.
Gen 6, around where I don't think
it's the next gen.
Next gen, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not the car tomorrow.
Yeah. It was 20th.
It's close, but it's not.
And it was actually 4,725 days ago that
since the last win.
Yeah, since the last win Pocono by a Team Penske
now Blaney's
member.
on fire though.
He
this is
is
his second win in 5 races.
Yeah, and so
sorry, I hit the microphone.
As we actually wrapped this up, Scott had mentioned something.
I did.
Yes, had mentioned that the winner of this Pocono race is actually the favored one when we go to Indianapolis next weekend,
right?
To do the Brickyard 400,
right? Because we are back on the oval.
Yes, we're back on the oval.
Thank God for the 10th year or 20-year anniversary of the first ever race at the Brickyard in 1994. We are back on the oval, and it's been said for years that if you win Pocono, you're definitely a favorite to win
the Brickyard 400.
And regardless of if you're good or not.
Yeah.
Now, my question is in your opinion, Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson, had they not had that pit road penalty, where do you think they could have been up there challenging Blaney? Or do you think it was mainly, because honestly, throughout the race, it was Danny and Blaney that were really the fastest cars.
Yeah, I don't think they could. I
thought, at least in my opinion.
They could have, yes. They could have.
Oh, you didn't give our disclaimer at the beginning of this show.
No. Disclaimer now. Sorry.
Really forget it now. We're almost done.
Yeah. I agree with you. If they hadn't had their penalties, it would probably been a 4-car battle to see who won the race. I still think, though, since Blaney and Hamlin had the best cars, I think Blaney still would have walked away with the win.
Yeah. All right. Well, like we said, Ryan Blaney won the race. He started in P8, got P1 at the end of the race. Danny Hamlin started P4, finished P2. Alex Bowman finished P3, started P6.
That was another good finish for him, especially after his win last week in Chicago.
As a matter of fact, HMS had a really good day, even with those 2 cars having penalties.
Yeah, they did.
Anyways, William Byron also drives for Hendrick Motorsports. He started P2, finishes P4.
Yep.
Finishing P5, started P10. Joey Logano,
awesome.
Team Penske.
Yeah.
Another good finish for Logano.
Yeah.
Finished 6th, started P7, car 45, Tyler Reddick.
Yep.
Finished P7, started P14, car number 6, Brad Keselowski. Good day for Brad.
Yeah, and as I've always said from week to week, that team he's with has made a hell of a jump to be finishing where they're finishing, let alone have points towards the postseason, as they call it.
Yeah. Playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs.
So,
because we know. Oh, I can't remember what the hell did say one time. It doesn't matter.
Because that team has never been in the playoffs or even contending in the playoffs until this year.
Finished in P number 8. Started P3. Car number 19, Martin Truex Jr.
which was good to finish for him in a way. At least he got more points. So at least he adds to his points.
Finished in P9, started P11, car number 9, Chase Elliott.
That was a good
with
finish.
a penalty.
That's
a hell of a rebound.
finish. Yeah.
Finished in the top 10. Good job, Chase. I know last week I kind of gave him much.
I know.
And your 10th place finisher started P29, who actually had a very rough day in the car.
Yes, he did.
Was car number 23, Bubba Wallace. Good finish for Bubba.
Excellent finish considering in the past 5 races he's been out of the top 10.
And my brother, just take this to the 15th. P11 was Chris Buescher. P12, Christopher Bell. P13, good rebound for this guy for being one of the cars that got smacked with a penalty. Kyle Larson. 14th, Eric Jones. And 15th, Chase Briscoe.
Yeah. So Hendrick had pretty good finishes. They had cars in the top. They had all 4 cars in the top 20.
Yep. Ryan Blaney led 44 laps. Denny Hamlin led 31. Martin Truex Jr. led 20.
Yep.
Oh, and John Hunter Nemechek led 21. How do you lead 21 laps?
I don't remember.
Shit, I don't remember.
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Ty Gibbs.
Okay.
I don't remember John Hunter leading this race. Anyways, so yeah.
Yep.
Oh, shit. My bad. I forgot something. Time of race was 3 hours, 13 minutes, 59 seconds.
Yes.
Cars number 7 and 8 dropped to the rear to fill at the beginning of the race for unapproved adjustments. No cars failed to qualify.
Cool.
Next race, July 21st, 2024, Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the Brickyard 400, or as we like to call it, the return to the oval.
Yes, finally. They're getting off of the damn road course.
Yep. All right, move a race, Kim. What do you got for move a race?
I can't remember the one that started 29th and moved up.
That was Bubba.
Okay.
Did you give it to Bubba for starting 29th, finish in P10?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, there's a few times where they played his in-car radio on the TV, and he literally said, "I can't drive this."
Yeah.
And for him, and usually when you're out there riding around, trying to not waiting for a caution, you're usually the caution.
Yeah, you are.
So Bubba did a really good job. And again, I wasn't able to listen because I didn't watch it live, but I thought Bubba did a really good job. He did. I mean, honestly, I kind of agree with you on that. But I mean, I'm going to give it to Chase. I'm going to give it to Chase Elliott.
Yeah.
Because there's a few times throughout the race he went backwards
and then
went back, came back forward, went back, came back forward, went back, came back forward, and then finishing in the top 10 there after getting that penalty. That's awesome. Good job. Yeah. Hey, how about this award?
Hey, why do you let him call you jackass all the time? The bartender says, "Oh, he always calls me."
The Jackass Award.
NASCAR.
Is this like 5 weeks in a row you've given to NASCAR?
Yes.
No, you didn't give last week NASCAR.
No, I didn't.
You gave him a break.
Yeah, I gave him a break.
Which honestly, they could have still had it.
Yeah, they could have. Yes.
Yeah, they're really running the Jackass. I have a hard time on this one.
Okay.
Because it really should be a double Jackass.
Yeah, I agree there.
No, I mean, it's between 2 drivers.
Okay.
Kyle Busch for blocking.
Yeah.
And Corey LaJoie for not giving him a fucking inch.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just going for a gap that wasn't there.
Yeah. You
went for some, wrecked them, and you took out a lot of cars.
Cars, yeah, that didn't need to be taken out.
No. I mean, what they ought to do, this is what I think they ought to do from now on, right? Like starting next season. If you cause a caution,
yes,
it takes out X amount of cars, that driver is responsible for paying those teams for those cars.
I agree.
It might actually settle down some of the shit going on.
Yeah, it might, because right now, every one of the goddamn drivers, unless you're a veteran who knows how to control your car, is got one speed and one speed only. Put your goddamn foot to the floor and away you go. And they don't care about the other drivers on the track.
put your goddamn foot to the floor. It's called pedal to the metal, honey.
Well,
Here we are with more of Kim's isms.
yes.
She's got some crazy ass ones.
Yes. And
she's
even,
definitely, just so everybody knows, she's kind of like Biff.
Yes, I am.
You know, she'll tell you to make like a tree and get out of here.
Yes, I will. Yes. But yeah, even in the lower series, even in the Xfinity and the truck, they need to calm these fuckers down. Because one day, I don't care how safe they think those trucks and cars are, one day it's going to get them in trouble and it's going to take another driver's life.
Okay, let's hope not. Let's hope not. We haven't had a death of a NASCAR driver since 2001, Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while. I know it's overdue.
I'm hoping not too.
I mean, just like F1 hasn't lost a driver since what? No, since I don't remember what year Jules Bianchi died.
2019.
Jules is 2019?
No. Okay, that was F2 that lost that driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, F1. No, yeah.
I'm talking F1.
F1.
Jules Bianchi,
Yeah,
like early.
I can't remember.
Early 2010s, I think.
Yeah.
Definitely before we start watching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't think I got anything else. It was great. I mean, to me, it was great. I liked it, but that's just me. I don't give a crap what kind of product is on the track. As far as Pocono goes, I will watch it and I will enjoy it, and I'll never fall asleep during it.
Yeah,
it's definitely one of those bucket list tracks for me.
Well, yeah, it's a good track. It really is.
I mean, Bristol's a bucket list, and then it's Pocono.
Exactly.
I don't care to go to. I mean, the funny part is I'm literally 2 hours away from Phoenix. We're like 2.5 hours away from Phoenix.
Yeah, until
International.
Until Phoenix can fix.
I don't fucking care to go.
I don't either until they can fix their shit and put on better races.
I've never cared to go to Phoenix ever since they added it to the schedule.
Yeah, because Phoenix.
I've never enjoyed the Phoenix track. I always
because the Phoenix track one has two.
Who was it? Jamie McMurray said the only good Phoenix race was the very first one, and the rest have been shit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, and that's
I think
true.
He said crap, but I mean.
Yeah, and that's true.
Yeah.
And the only reason why they're still getting the goddamn championship is because apparently
they're paying for it.
They're paying.
We're paying for it.
Yeah.
Either the city of Phoenix is paying for it, or the state of Arizona
is paying for it,
which is all of us taxpayers. So
yeah.
If that's the case, let go of Phoenix because we want to go back to Homestead.
Exactly. I don't give a goddamn fuck if you're selling out the races.
Goddamn fuck. Jesus. You talk to your mother with that mouth?
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. Actually, she does once in a while. She'll blurt out a cuss word. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways. So we got NASCAR back at Brickyard 400 next week.
Yes.
And Formula One
is at
Hungary for the Hungarian Grand Prix.
We've only got this
should be the last race for both of them.
No. We got NASCAR. This will be NASCAR's last race, and then they're going to be taking 2 weeks off for the Olympics. Then F1 has Hungary and
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah, the Castle.
Oh yeah, Belgium on the 28th.
Thank you. I was going the Castle one. Right. The Castle one.
Yeah, so we got Hungarian Grand Prix this week, and then the Belgian Grand Prix.
Yes, and then they'll get 3 weeks off, and then after that, the Olympics will possibly be finishing up, and then we'll have NASCAR back.
That's weird because we usually do Spa fucking in September when we come back from summer break.
I know.
And so we're finishing with Spa this year.
Yeah.
Before summer break.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the Olympics, and during the Olympics, me and Kim we'll figure out what day of the week we're gonna do, but we'll go over, find some stuff where we can kind of show up some racing flags and whatnot. Oh yeah, I guess we're not done because we forgot to talk about
now
the
points. Yeah, now with Ryan Blaney's
2 wins for the season.
Yeah, with Ryan Blaney's
moves
win,
them up to 5th place in the championship,
which does not move the championship line.
Right now, Christopher Bell is the championship leader at the with 5 races remaining in the regular season. If the regular season would end today, Christopher Bell would get the. Would he get the regular season? No, he would not get. That's a different point standing.
No, that's different point standing. Yes,
Anyway,
somebody
this is your
else
playoff standings. So everybody in yellow is guaranteed to be locked into the playoffs right now. Martin Truex Jr. is gained some points this time. He is now plus 137 points out, or to the good of the cutoff line.
Yes.
Ty Gibbs 67, Chris Buescher 44. With Chastain's problems today, he lost points to Bubba Wallace.
Yeah,
and now Bubba is close.
Yeah,
25 points in a regular race in one race could get you out of it. It's a 25 point swing in one race. So that's how close Bubba is with only 5 to go. So a few weeks, or I think last week or the week before, I mentioned Bubba saying, I don't need to panic yet. And I'm like, no, yeah, you do. Well, no, he's right. You don't need to panic.
No.
As far as Chase Briscoe goes, he's pretty much out. Busch and Gillen are pretty much out. Those 3 on the bottom definitely need to win. And if that would be the case, then Bubba would have to win too.
Yeah, he would.
And if we got 4 new winners with 5 races to go, that would definitely knock out Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah, it would.
In his final season.
Yeah, it would.
Anyways, that's what the playoff standings look like right now.
Yes.
After Pocono.
Yes.
And we want to thank NBC for popping up on the screen every week.
Yes, we do.
So we can take a screenshot of it
with
my phone and plaster it on here.
Yes.
Thank you, NBC.
Yes.
Sports.
Yep.
Other than that, I've got So Patreon members.
Yes, I was just gonna remind you of that.
So we're gonna shift gears here for a minute. Oh, real quick before we do, John Cena.
Yes.
WWE 16-time champion is on a retirement tour. Announced that Money in the Bank. It looks like 2025 all the way through December will be his whole year of touring. More likely, we haven't really got confirmation on that yet, but it seems to be what everybody's thinking is at the end of 2025 he will retire.
Okay, so because I know he said the WrestleMania 2025 would be his last one.
But he didn't say 2024 SummerSlam was his last one.
No.
And he didn't say nothing about 2025 SummerSlam.
No, he didn't.
So I'm in agreement with a lot of wrestling folk out there who think that he will run until December of next year.
Most likely.
And then he will retire from the WWE.
Yeah, well, why not?
Had a good run.
He has, and why not? He's just like The Rock. He's now into Hollywood doing movies and commercials and stuff, and he's making more money doing that.
All right, anyways, let's go ahead and get Patreon. Our
Patreon, yes.
Which we didn't do our shout, so we'll do that after the minute. But so Patreon members, Taylor Swift debut album is coming up. It gotta get recorded. And I'm actually gonna have a special guest on the album. We're gonna have somebody come in and talk about this album because this person thought they never listened to this album and then find out they did listen to this album. I really just can't seem to put my finger on who's coming on this show with me, but you know, this is one of those things. So Patreon members, look out for that. But yeah, so we'll get that going. I know it was supposed to be last month. Sorry, shit got in the way, but we will get that done and we'll record a separate video, get that out to you guys. So if you want to become a Patreon member, go to patreon.com/useabusepod right there on your screen right now. If you want to support the show, I believe it's the $5 tier actually gets you into the videos.
And thank you to Adam Goswick
I'm sorry. Why didn't you tell me you were going there? Okay, hold it. Kim, you're supposed to tell me when you want to go get ready. You didn't, so guess what?
Please get your shit
That's
together.
more for me than you.
Thank you.
I should have realized once I went here, you're going to go there.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam Goswick from A Certain Point of View podcast for creating our remix logo. Thank you, Luna Girl and Dragon Buddy, Backyard TARDIS, Hannah, Mikey, Bryn Lee, and Case for supporting us on Patreon. Again, if you want to support us on Patreon, go to patreon.com/useabusepod.
And if you're not worried about the videos part, you can still support us for as little as $1 a month.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's just the $5 tier. We're giving something special for people who give out $5. I mean, $5 is still cheaper than a Starbucks coffee.
Nowadays it is, yeah.
It has been that way forever.
Yeah, I know. Check out our ATSW
family.
The Sidebar Cantina.
Yeah, I had no idea what the hell they talked about yesterday.
I don't either. Every Monday on YouTube at 5:30 Eastern, sometimes earlier.
Yeah.
ATSW The Escape Pod live every Pantless Wednesday, live on YouTube at 7:05 Eastern.
Hold it. I got to fix that. Sorry, I'm doing this live on the show. Because
Doing
that
it
double live
live.
is just not. Yeah, right. Doing it live.
Yeah.
Fuck it. All right, there we go. All right.
ATSW The Escape Pod live every Pantless Wednesday on YouTube
There
at
we go.
7:05 Eastern.
Right. 7:05.
Layman's
Terms.
Layman's Terms on YouTube. If you want your fix of just
Drunken
banter, go
Magic the Gathering. And whatever else he wants to talk about.
Go check him out on YouTube and give him a.
He's a hell of a follow, so go do it.
Yeah.
Just fucking do it.
Yes. Then Stranger Things Has Happened with Don Della Snooch and Luna Girl every other Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. They are watching the series for the first time, and
Yeah,
they
they
are
are.
giving their views on each of
And
the
Scott is still in season 3.
each of the episodes. Grave reviews.
Sure, Kim, spit it out.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're doing tonight.
Uh,
Because they are going to be live tonight at 7 p.m.
and also Thursday at 7:30 p.m. They
Right.
have
I don't
Two
know
of
what the hell- I don't know what they're doing on either day. So that's my follow big. Go follow Great Reviews with Alan and Dragon Buddy. They are dropping the horror knowledge on you. They're watching movies. On Thursday nights they watch a movie, then they put it on their shit list.
yes, they do.
I think it stands for sometimes hilarious. Fuck, I don't remember what it
Yeah.
stands for. My bad. It's somewhere along those lines.
Yes, it is.
But it's S.H.I.T.
Yes.
list. So go check them out, and they'll be live tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, and also 7:30 p.m. on Thursdays.
Sweet Studios and Explicit Noise on YouTube as well.
Sweet's got a lot of shit going on. Just
Yeah,
go
he
follow
does.
Sweet
Just
Studios.
go follow him.
Just follow Sweet Studios and Explicit Noise, and you shouldn't regret it. Especially if you like hard rock, metal, alternative, all that. You like it all. Sweet does it.
Orange and Fett Show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
I don't know what's right. I don't even know what the boys, what the Jensen brothers have done lately.
I don't either.
My bad.
Red 5 Tavern live on Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
I
which
believe they're about chapter 5 now.
Yeah, no, it should be 3.
3 was last Friday.
Was 3 last Friday?
Mm-hmm.
That was 2.
I
Hey, just go watch them.
just watch
It is
it.
friggin' hilarious.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we missed it Friday,
Yeah, we did.
so we gotta go back and get caught up on that one.
Okay. Red 5 Reading Book Club for more.
Well, I would say we're reading this, but we're not reading this. So, but anyways, it's a book club.
Yes. A Red 5 Reading Book Club. Contact Nicole on Twitter, X,
Get more
Twix.
information. Contact Nicole on Twitter or X, whatever you like to call it, at PL Fandoms or at Red 5 Reading.
Also,
Currently, we are reading the book.
Aftermath, the first Aftermath book.
Right. And last night, Monday on the
5s. Yeah.
on the 15th,
On the 15th.
which is a 5.
Yep.
Get it on the 5.
Fives.
So anything that's got the 5
Five
in
in
it, in the 5 number, she will be doing a show. And she had Dominic Pace on there,
Yes. And
who played, for Star Wars people, he played
Get-Go.
Bounty Hunter Get-Go in The Mandalorian.
yes. So she go watch that.
It was a great
Yeah.
interview, a great thing. It was very short and sweet, mainly because she was podcasting in the middle of a tornado warning.
Yes, she was.
Leave it. I told her, I said, the funny part is I would do that. She will do that. You'd be freaking out. Right? Yep.
Yes, I would.
I always like to talk to you when you got your mouth full.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Anyways, go to BioLink/Red5 to find more.
Bio.link.
My bad. Bio.link. It's all, you know how to do it. Anyways, find more exciting podcasts. And same thing with ATSW family. Make sure you check all them out because we all got exciting podcasts.
Yes, we do.
And as far as we go, Use and Views Pod, our links can be found in the show notes. Pinned to the top of our Twix, Twitter, X page, whatever you want to call it. And go to bio.link/used Abused Pod.
Also, our T Public shop is open too.
Sure. I don't have a link for that right now, and that's not even on our bio.link. Neither is our Patreon.
John,
I haven't been to bio.link forever, so I haven't even updated it.
Yeah.
My bad.
Like to thank Nicole for being in the chat.
And we like to thank everybody else that's listening and watching
this
later on. We appreciate it. And those of you on the audio only, by the time I'm actually gonna give you a brief update, another update audio thing where I'm gonna tell you, guess what? I'm not editing no more shows. I'm gonna get them all dropped. So I'm gonna get them all uploaded, just drop them as they were recorded live off of you, or live as we did live on YouTube that night. No cutouts, no nothing, no editing, just friggin' you get it how it was tonight, how it was done when we did it live.
Yes.
So those can get caught up. Stay tuned. Me, Kim, and Nicole are working on getting together and doing a show on one of these Sundays to talk about Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Because the only good thing that goes with Purple Rain is a darling Nikki. Oh yes. Yeah, we're out. Have a great week
and a great weekend.
Be kind to everyone.
Peace.
Toodles. No, peace. Good night. Good morning, everybody.
Have a good day.
Have a great Tuesday. Have a great rest of your week. We're out.